For decades, people were told one simple rule: get a degree, get a job, get paid. But in 2025, that rule is breaking fast. Today, millions of people with degrees are struggling, while others without formal education are earning more, growing faster, and working on their own terms. The real question is no longer what degree do you have, but what skill can you apply right now that creates value?
Exactly. Degrees still matter in some professions, but they are no longer the fastest or safest path to income. Businesses don't pay for certificates, they pay for results. And the people winning in 2025 are those who learn skills that directly solve problems, save time, or generate revenue.
So today, we're breaking down the skills that consistently make more money than degrees. Not theory, not motivation. Real practical skills that businesses are actively paying for right now.
And if you're listening as a student, job seeker, freelancer, or even a working professional, this conversation matters. Because the future belongs to people who can do, not just people who can prove they studied.
Let's start with a skill that looks simple but quietly controls money: communication. Not grammar, not accents, persuasive communication, being able to explain ideas clearly, influence decisions, and sell without sounding like a salesperson.
This is why great communicators rise faster in companies. They close deals, they manage teams, they negotiate salaries. Two people can have the same knowledge, but the one who explains it better earns more.
Think about it. Founders pitch ideas, marketers sell stories, managers convince teams, even engineers who communicate well get promoted faster. Communication multiplies every other skill you have.
And here's the truth many people ignore. You don't need perfect English to be persuasive. You need clarity, confidence, and structure. That's why communication skills beat degrees in almost every industry.
Another skill dominating 2025 is digital marketing. If you know how to get attention online and convert it into money, you are valuable in almost any business.
Social media marketing, content creation, SEO, paid ads, email marketing. These are not extra skills anymore. They are revenue engines. Companies don't ask for degrees here. They ask, can you grow traffic? Can you bring leads? Can you sell?
Even personal branding is a form of digital marketing. People with no formal education are building audiences and turning knowledge into income courses, consulting, freelancing, podcasts.
And the best part, you can learn this without permission. No university required, just skills, consistency, and real world testing.
Sales is one of the highest paying skills on earth, and yet many people avoid it because they think it's about pressure or manipulation.
In reality, modern sales is about understanding problems and offering solutions. Every business survives because someone sells products, services, ideas, or even themselves in interviews.
If you can sell, you control income. Commission based roles, freelancing, consulting, entrepreneurship all reward sales skills more than degrees.
And negotiation goes hand in hand with sales. People who negotiate salaries, contracts, and opportunities earn more over time, even with the same job title.
Now let's talk about technical skills, but not in the traditional academic sense. Skills like software development, data analysis, cloud computing, automation, and AI tools.
Companies care less about where you studied and more about whether you can build, fix, or optimize systems. If you can show projects, portfolios, or results, degrees become optional.
Especially with AI, the winners aren't people who fear technology, they're people who know how to use it. Prompt engineering, automation workflows, AI assisted content, AI analytics, these are premium skills right now.
And the learning curve is shorter than people think. You don't need 5 years of study, you need focused learning and real application.
Here's a skill most people overlook: problem solving. The ability to analyze situations, break down issues, and design solutions.
This is why consultants earn so much. They're not paid for hours, they're paid for thinking. Businesses reward people who reduce chaos, improve systems, and make things efficient.
If you can identify problems others ignore and solve them, you become indispensable. Degrees don't teach this deeply, experience does.
And problem solvers adapt faster. When industries change, they don't panic, they reskill.
Here's the hard truth: Degrees delay feedback. Skills give immediate feedback. You know quickly if a skill works because the market responds.
That's why 2025 rewards action takers, people who test, fail, adjust, and improve, not people waiting to feel qualified.
Degrees tell people you studied. Skills prove you can deliver.
And the future belongs to people who stack skills, communication, plus tech, marketing, plus sales, AI, plus creativity.
This doesn't mean education is useless. It means education without application is weak. Skills turn knowledge into income.
If you're listening and feeling stuck, ask yourself one question. What skill can I start building